Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the Jeffree Star mystery boxes. I know it may seem like I'm running a little behind, but I wanted to wait until all of the boxes were out from Ultimate to Premium. So I got the Ultimate box, and I'm not going to bore you with the details of what I got because we know what everyone got at this point. I actually wanted to come on here and talk about a little bit of the drama that's been happening online with the boxes. So I don't ramble on. I kind of made a little list to make sure I don't, go off course or spend too long on one subject. But first I want to start off by saying that I was really pleased with my box and I got exactly what I thought I would get. Because if you thought about it from a certain point of view, it was really easy to know what was in the boxes. And I'll go over that at the very end. First thing that I wanted to go over was everyone getting the same thing. There was enough people complaining online about everyone getting the same thing, saying that it was no longer a surprise. Well, that's pretty easy, at least in my opinion, to figure out why Jeffree didn't just throw all sorts of different items into each person's box. It was an extremely large amount of orders from what he said. And so with that being said, his inventory would have been a nightmare. Even if he had like 2 highlighters, let's just keep it really short. Say the box only had 2 Skin Frost and a lipstick. Just those 3 items alone, if he changed them up for everyone who ordered, inventory would be crazy to keep up with. This was much simpler for him, and if people didn't really want to know what they were receiving, they should have just not looked online. The next thing was palettes. No palettes. Believe it or not, even though he put palettes on the list of things that the boxes may contain, I felt like no one was getting a palette in their box, because that's with any brand, not just Jeffree Star Cosmetics, with any brand, palettes is like the highest selling item. You just know everyone, at least right now. I mean, it's been pretty consistent in the last few years. I want to say probably ever since Urban Decay Naked came out, everyone has been totally into the palette craze. If his Thirsty palette and Blood Sugar, for instance, is constantly selling out, everyone's going to get Alien from the new holiday collection. Why is he going to put it in his boxes? Because most likely everybody already owns that anyway. People probably would have just been upset about it anyhow. It didn't really matter, because then they'll be like, oh, I already have this. So there wouldn't have been pleasing everyone anyway, because enough Jeffree Star fans own the palettes. The people who hate mysteries, I'm talking about the people who were really disappointed in their box because they didn't like the colors. They felt like they got all bad colors. Oh, I'm never gonna wear this purple lipstick, or something a couple of boxes got. This mint green Skin Frost. I hear you, but it's a mystery box. You have to go into it knowing that I might not like everything. If you don't, that's okay. I just don't feel like there's room to really complain about it, because if you didn't like the colors, it's Christmas time. There you go. Save money on your gifts. That's one less gift you have to buy, or you could even sell the product. I'm going to touch on this a little bit because I haven't seen many people complain about this, but it is something that I know people noticed. I've definitely noticed more people complaining about everyone getting the same thing and there not being pallets more than this. And that is pricing doesn't add up. Like the savings. And I'm really not even going to talk about that because it's simple. He gave you free shipping. Bam, don't have to pay shipping. And there was no tax. Plus, you're getting enough savings to make up for it. So even if you didn't save $140, oh well, it's still really worth it. Okay, and last but not least, I knew all along what was going to be in the box because it is my absolute dream to someday have my own brand. So thinking from a business perspective, what are you going to do? I'm going to use items from my box as an example. You're going to give an array of different items. So that way, maybe someone uses the lip scrubs. I held up the liquid lipsticks and I have a lip scrub right here. So maybe they are absolutely in love with the liquid lipsticks that you carry, but they've never tried a lip scrub, maybe don't feel a need to buy a lip scrub, whatever, I'm just going to buy makeup, I don't really need a lip scrub. You get it in your box. Are you going to let it go to waste? No, you're going to try it and you realize oh wow, my lips are so much softer with this. This really ups my lipstick game. So maybe I'll buy another one, and these are delicious, by the way. And then, okay, the stuff that makes people sad, but if you're a smart business owner, you're going to do this. You're going to throw in stuff that people aren't really excited about. So, I believe the premium it might have been the deluxe that had Baby Daddy, and so did the ultimate. So I'm thinking that's a color that does not sell that well. Then you have King Tut. King Tut is one of the first colors Jeffree came out with, if I'm correct. And the Skin Frost, so enough people probably already own this. Mint Condition. On a day-to-day basis, who uses green highlighter? He probably threw that in there. But low-key, this is a great addition to an Alea palette. If you purchase that, it'll go great with that. Then, again, these are the not so exciting items. But he wants us to be happy. So I felt like he would throw in something new. The Supreme Frost. And this is the Frozen Peach. He said this was he said he used the word dull lightly, like the dullest one. That's actually what I have on my cheek right now. And my nose, anywhere you see shine. I don't really have on a lot of makeup at all, just some powder and mascara, a little concealer. So he'll throw in something new. I was really excited to get this because I really thought about purchasing this at one point, Supreme Frost. However, I felt like it was too glittery and it wasn't what I was looking for, and I was right. But this is still really fun, and I got to try the formula, and I definitely will use it. And if he was feeling generous, I felt like he would throw in something from the holiday collection, because this is something, the holiday collection is something he knows everyone is like next to buy. Again, this, I was hoping and pretty sure that I would get a like ammunition, because I feel like everybody is into the liquid lipsticks right now, so they're not really caring so much about the bullets, but I wanted to try his formula. This is actually the t-shirt that I received, and I was happy because I wanted it in pink, and I got it in pink. And then you have your hoodie. It's about to be winter soon. I mean, it doesn't matter. People will wear hoodies year round if you let them. I mean, depending on where you live or your aesthetic. By the way, I do want to shout out the quality. This is a cosmetics brand, and this is one of the softest t-shirts. So comfortable, and I love this, the way this feels inside the hood. I can't wait to wear this. Definitely going to be one of my go-to hoodies. I will admit that I was surprised to get 2 pieces of merch. I thought I would get maybe another piece of makeup, but overall I'm super satisfied. And I don't really need the makeup anyway. Also, I'll just show you guys. And he also gave you a pop socket, and it's actually in the brand new design where you can switch decals. I'm actually really excited about the pop socket too, because I thought that the pop socket wouldn't stick to my phone, so I never got one. Now I know it does, and I use it, and it goes really nice and cute and adorbs with my phone case, like the color scheme. And even though I'm not a huge fan of like a person's logo, like, you know, I like his logo, for instance, but I'm not really such a fan where I would want to run around with someone's name or face. Like, I really don't like merch with people's faces on it. But that's beside the point. That's just, and again, that's just me. But my name starts with a J, and the logo has a J in it, so I'm sorry. And I also want to point out, I'm pretty impressed with this mirror. I know people were saying for a long time that oh, your whole face fits in it and they're great, but I just wasn't feeling it. But now that I have one, I realized that everyone was right, and they're not bad at all, because I'm definitely not giving mine away for a Christmas gift. However, I do already own the popsicle, and they're pretty, I'll show you, the creamsicle popsicle, and they're pretty close in color. So I would have loved another color, but not gonna complain. If anything, they'll look cute together, like a matching set, I guess. So that being said, if you received a mystery box, well, if you were able to get one, because I know there were a lot of people who weren't able to get one, were you satisfied? Do you think it was a scam? Let me know in the comments. Alright, guys.